talking about? Was it just you or what?
I said, I don't know, I said.
Was it just you or what?
But then you talk about the airplane stuff.
The airplane stuff, I think the airplane shit is
like, do you think it's a coincidence or, you know, because it's just been not, you know, just not only plane crashes, helicopter crashes, you know, fights on the plane, mishaps in the air, landing gear, all kinds of stuff. And what do you think about it? Because in my whole life, like, I have never seen or heard of as many plane mishaps, helicopter mishaps as I have within the past 6 months.
Yeah, you see, like, man, I can get into some conspiracy theory.
Okay, let's do
that. But
I
don't quite say it's conspiracy theory because a lot of the shit have truth to it. I just don't be wanting to get too deep into that shit because I can go deep. I can go deep. So be looking out for a podcast for me to go deep. You know what I'm saying? For all the people who they put a tag on as conspiracy theories and all that shit when they really be knowing what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just open-minded with a lot of shit. I try to be open-minded religiously on everything. I'm not boxed in on... I try not to be boxed in. I ain't gonna say I'm not boxed in because I'm human, but I try not to be boxed in. But for us, the airplanes, I think China got something to do with the airplanes.
Why do you think China has something to do with the airplanes?
The reason why I think China got something to do with the airplanes is because China manufactures a lot of our airplane parts. That's something that the government keep it from people, that China manufacture a lot of airplane parts. So if we get a lot of airplane parts from China, even the crane systems on our ports, they get manufactured in China. So what makes you think that these people ain't putting little tweaks into this product to make these things happen? But the government ain't gonna tell you, because if the government tell you that we get majority of our parts from China and they fucking up, then the whole world will freak out. So they just can't tell you that this is what's going on, because this is what's going on. There's a war going on right now. So.
But this was all going on before the war.
Yeah, it was going on before the war because what you mean before the war? The war always been going on.
Well, I mean, I'm saying...
You just see a physical war right now. You just see a physical war on TV.
And I don't think that China has anything to do with the plane stuff, because I feel like they're building, you know, they're building the parts, like, for our families to, like, fly on. Like, they can't really, you know, say, like, what parts are gonna go on what plane, like, unless they're doing that.
They don't care which part going on what plane. As long as the planes, if every plane sitting in the United States, it don't matter what port plane they go on. We gonna know it's Americans on that plane.
I don't know.
If America, if
I feel like the what you like, I don't know, like the system, like airplane shit has been hacked.
You can say that, but it's the same as the system. Because even if the system being hacked, it's still a software system.
Because really, if you think about it, like, most of the plane, well, I'm not going to say most, I'm going to say some of the plane mishaps is traffic control, bad communication.
Okay, so we talk about bad communication, right? So, in order for the traffic control to communicate with that plane, right? That plane got components on it to where it can, so it make it able to communicate.
So I feel like their communication is like delayed.
Who make the components for the communication? You see what I'm saying? So when a plane is built, you have different components that build this plane. Whether it's software for communication, whether it's software for navigation. These softwares are still being built by other countries. You see what I'm saying? So when these softwares is being built by other countries and then they come to this country and then they put into our planes, who's to say they not manipulating it? You see what I'm saying? If we depend on so many ports from so many other different countries.
But it's like, why? And then how come no one's saying anything about it? Like, because I can't be the only person that notices.
No one's saying nothing about it. You probably ain't the only
one. It's not talked about. Like, they're not talking about it. Like, all this plane shit that's going on. Just like the plane that landed and ran into a whole fire truck. And a fire truck was actually there, like, responded to an emergency. So the communications people was trying to tell the truck to stop. Like, stop. Like, there just wasn't enough time.
Telling the plane to stop?
No, telling the fire truck, because the fire truck was on the runway where the plane was landing. That's how they ran into each other. The plane was going 90 to 120 miles per hour.
So you see that?
This fire truck.
You see what you just said?
No, what?
It's something blocking the communication.
No.
You see what I'm saying? If the air control telling them to stop, that mean the air control on point. Right? If the air control telling the fire truck to stop, that means he's on point. He's watching what's going on. So the person that's in that tower sees what's going on. So how is there air traffic if they telling them to stop? So air traffic sees what's going on. The people who driving the equipment don't see what's going on because that's what you have air traffic for. Because you can't see those things in the type of vehicle that these people is driving. So whether it's a plane, whether it's a train, whether it's a car, whatever, you have traffic control for these reasons, right? So if you got traffic control telling these people stop, and the truck's still going, that means something is blocking the communication.
For sure.
Something blocking the communication. They know something blocking the communication. Same as in the earth. When something going on a path, something takes something on another path and take it off path to make it collide. And then when TSA tell them, hey, you finna hit something, something is blocking the communication. Something is blocking the communication.
So, for every accident or whatever they have, they do a whole investigation. But have we heard the outcome of any of these investigations?
They're not going to tell you the investigation.
No, we have not.
They're not going to tell you the investigation.
They're not.
Why would they tell you the investigation?
But it's like, why?
Why would they tell you?
I mean, why?
Why would they?
I mean,
so the world can freak out?
I'm just saying.
So.
Like, why is all the, why is it, why? Why is it airplanes? Like, what is it? Like, what is making it, you know what I'm saying?
To me, it's travel restriction. It's travel restriction. It's control. We turning over to a new world order. So the new world order is control. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna be able to move freely around the world like they used to be able to move freely around the world. So this is what's going on, control. So when I look at the wars over there in Iran, I look at control.
Yeah, as high as gas is, I don't think anybody's gonna be going anywhere.
It's all about control. It's about control, right? So it's always about control. So anything you see is capitalism and control. It ain't nothing that exists that's man-made that ain't about capitalism or control. And any motherfucker that's listening to this, you comment and you show me any motherfucking thing that exists on this planet that don't consist of capitalism or fucking control. I don't give a fuck what it is. Religion, business, education, media, music, sports. I don't give a fuck what it is. It all go back to capitalism and control. So any motherfucking thing that you see these people doing, think about how can they control me? How can I make money off of it? Then when you figure out how to make money off of it, and you figure out how can they control you, then I can kind of figure out these bitches' angles. You know what I'm saying? Because this what they trying to do. They trying to control me. They trying to capitalize off of me. So this is the society we live in. So we have to adjust.